I'm finally like getting time to start to reflect on this situation, because I never thought I would get myself in a situation like this. Never dreamed it, ever.
Tom Sandoval is finally speaking out and sharing new insight into the details surrounding his affair with Vanderpump Rules co-star Raquel Leviss. During the April 11th episode of the Howie Mandel Does Stuff podcast, Tom Sandoval is dishing new details into how his relationship with Raquel Leviss came to be, as well as the demise of his relationship with longtime girlfriend Ariana Madix.
Ariana and I have... I love Ariana. I still love Ariana, and I care about her very much so. But we, for a while, had been sort of like just having our own lives. I mean, we have been together we're together for like 9 years. Obviously we built a business, and we got a house together and everything. We were a brand, and like many relationships, it felt like it became more of like a like best friends, family, sometimes roommates. Like it just was there was a lot of ways where the relationship was just lacking the intimacy, the connection. I mean, we would travel more like by ourselves than we would together.
Tom goes on to say that after he turned 40 last July, he felt like he needed to make a change to feel alive again, and started pulling away from Ariana.
But as I turned 40, I started to look at my life, and it looked very bleak. I started to think my best years were behind me, and I started to lose my optimism in life and my drive, and I started to coming to terms that like I started to feel trapped, and I was like I started to come to the realization that I think I started thinking like I don't need this house, I don't need but I feel like I need to make a change. Like I really need to make a change to feel alive again, to feel like motivated, to feel optimistic again.
Tom later explains when Raquel entered the equation and how the affair ultimately happened at the worst time, but they became really good friends before their eventual first kiss.
Like we were hanging out and just talking, like we had hung out like 2 nights or whatever, like one night, and then like a couple nights later we hung out again, and like we literally talked till like the sun came up the first night with like my friend Brett. It was like the guy, like if you watch the show, it was the guys' night at the Mondrian. And then it was like see you next Tuesday or whatever, and then we were back at my house and we was just like talking. I'm locked out of my house, and we just like we kissed. Like it was like magnetic. Like we were talking, moving like closer, like just like as we were talking, like as time went on, it's like we would just start talking closer and closer, and then all of a sudden it's just like we're like hissing, and it's like I felt something that I hadn't felt in so long.
And if fans are wondering where he and Raquel stand today, Tom says this.
And you were surrounded by a beautiful young lady who happens to be a good friend. Are you still with her? You with her?
We're not, like, we're just we're really good friends. We're not putting any label on it. We're also just kind of taking like a break.
Good friends.
Yeah.
With benefits, right?
No,
if there's a fire. Okay.
Not right now.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Well, the podcast interview marks the first time Tom has spoken at length about the cheating scandal. Fans will hear more about the situation on the upcoming Season 10 reunion of Bravo's Vanderpump Rules.